Okay, so the recording's going. Yeah, you guys, so let's just let ourselves be treated, okay? And if you just want to lay down the entire time, just rest, whatever you need. And I'm also going to add that at the end, when we're in Shavasana, I'm not even going to invite you to come to a seat. I'm just going to let you lie there, and I'm just going to close the recording. And just like I said earlier, like when this is done, just allow yourself to go right into bed. Don't shoot me a text. Don't shoot me an email. Wait till tomorrow, okay? But just allow yourself to just be taken off into, even if you have things to do the rest of the night, just take this energy and just be with it, okay? So we're gonna find that cocoon here. And we're just gonna let ourselves be really nurtured and really nourished, okay? So the Nadi Shodhana, so we'll find this mudra with our left hand, okay? And then our right hand, we've got like this. So our ring and pinky out, thumb out. And you can also just have your middle and your index finger on that third eye. So whatever is easiest for you, okay? So I'll have it here just to make sure everybody knows that one's not better or preferred. So hand like this, you can have it on your lap. And then we're gonna have it's a habit, I always do that. Our ring finger and pinky finger on the left side and our thumb on the right. And it's right on that little part of the nose, like that pad part of the nose kind of, okay? So we're gonna do it for a count of 6. So we'll start with the left closed, inhale right, close right, exhale left for 6. Inhale left for 6, close left, exhale right. Okay, and I'll walk you through. So we'll start with a deep breath in and exhale. Now close left, and we're gonna inhale right for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Close right, exhale left for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Inhale left, 2, 3, 4. No strain. Close left, exhale right, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale right for 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. Close right, exhale left. 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Close left, exhale right. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last time, inhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Close right, exhale left. Inhale left. 2, 3. Good. Close left, exhale right. And then just release the hand. Let's keep our eyes closed, or close them if they weren't already. And just bring the breath back to normal. Be with your breath. Just be with the sensation. And we'll just pause here. And just feel the natural breath in the body. Just invite some calm into our space. Invite the peace and serenity that comes while we're in a deep sleep. Invite the rejuvenation when we wake and move through our day after a deep sleep. Just allow yourself to be. And as we find our restorative postures tonight, just allow your movements to be like you were moving through a dream. Slow, maybe even sloth-like. There's no rush to do anything. So let's really create that environment, that cocoon, to promote that sleep for when we sign off tonight. Maybe setting an intention for whatever you think you might need to just drift right off to sleep, either in a posture tonight or after. And don't strain. We're not causing any strain on our system right now. Okay, I can tell that, there's a lot going on. So we're just going to allow ourselves to be for our time tonight. We're going to do a restorative practice to balance our chakra system. So we're going to start with our root chakra. So after each posture tonight, we're going to bring our awareness to that chakra. And so our first posture tonight is a supported forward fold. And that's for our Muladhara chakra. And so find your bolster. Find a blanket. Maybe you want to cover yourself with a blanket. So with your bolster, with your blanket, with any amount of pillows that you think you might need, you can bring your legs just straight out so they're maybe closer together, or they can be kind of wide apart, maybe like this. Okay. So whatever's going to be comfortable, we're just going to place a bolster here in front, and maybe we're going to place a couple more pillows. We're going to ground our sits bones into the earth, and then we're just going to lie across these pillows. And if I were going to do this with you the whole time, I'd even have another one. So it's just a real big like marshmallow that we're just going to sink into. See a message coming up. So go. So whatever you need to really feel like there's no effort, because that's the point of our restorative, is no effort. And then maybe you have a blanket that you can just pull over your back and really just imagine like a tortoise sinking into its shell. And we're not going for a stretch. We're not going for what it looks like. We're just going for the relaxation. So if this isn't comfortable for you, if you're not feeling relaxed here, I invite you to find anything that feels supportive to relax. This posture is supportive for that root chakra. So that's why we're starting with this. But if it's not your jive tonight, just find what works for you. And then just breathe in and out. Take your time to really settle, because we're going to be in these postures for minutes. We want to offer that nervous system the environment that it needs to be calm. And if you start to feel uncomfortable, know that you can shift. Sometimes when I'm having trouble sleeping, I'll take my thumb and I'll just press it on that third eye, that pineal gland area. So maybe you want to rest and you just want to bring that, right now you want to bring that thumb there. And just press it on there, just even promoting that right now. Yeah, you can try that. Just find some peace and restoration. Really good job, guys. Feel the support of the cushions on your front body. Just allow yourself to sink even deeper down. Our root chakra, our Muladhara chakra, that is our stability. It's those basic needs. We can feel grounded when that chakra is in balance. And so let's breathe and direct our energy towards that base of the spine, the root chakra. And feel yourself physically stable and grounded on the floor. The legs heavy, those sits bones heavy. And allow yourself that weight of the upper body to be heavy on those cushions. And exhale, sigh. Relaxing the backs of the legs and the soles of the feet. Relaxing those shoulders that are flopped over the pillows, relaxing the back of the neck. Yeah, relaxing palms of the hands. We can just dangle over these pillows. Maybe incorporating the color red, which is the color of our Muladhara chakra. So maybe we inhale the color red. And exhale, just visualize it settling at the base of the spine, those hips and down the legs, feeling nice and grounded. From the pelvis down, the color red, like a fire engine or a big ripe tomato. Inhale, stability. Letting your breaths be natural. Muladhara chakra. we're all familiar with the mantra Om. And each chakra has its sound. And the sound of our root chakra is Lam. And so this evening, as we transition out of a posture, I'll just say the seed sound, the bija sound of the chakra 3 times. We'll just let that vibration wash over us. Lam. 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 Slowly exhale. And just bringing your back straight and maybe stacking the shoulders over the hips. We'll transition by bringing our focus to the chakra that we just supported. So we'll pause here and we'll bring our awareness again to our root chakra. And just notice the root chakra. The base of the spine. And exhale. Now our next posture, next restorative, floating, supportive, renewing posture is for our sacral chakra. And it's our reclined butterfly. So maybe you like to have blocks, or maybe you like to have pillows. We're going to bring the soles of our feet together. Our knees can come out wide, and then we'll lie down. Maybe you want to be all the way on the ground, or maybe you want to bring your bolster up on a block. You can do that if you want. But we're going to bring our feet together, knees wide, and recline. Maybe you bring pillows under the knees. Cover yourself with a blanket. Maybe even put a pillow on your chest and you hug that pillow into your chest, into your torso. I like to bring if my arms are out wide, I like to have pillows on my arms. Remember, it's like floating on a cloud. If you want your back flat, you can bring your back flat. Supta Baddha Konasana. And close the eyes. Settle in. Our Svadhisthana chakra, our sacral chakra. Our passions and creativity. Allowing yourself to rest. That Svadhisthana chakra is just below the navel. Sometimes we hold emotions there. The element related to this chakra is water, which is emotion. So as we send our energy and awareness just below the navel, imagine those emotions being freed. Maybe even just imagine what it feels like to be on a raft or a floaty on the water. Just that buoyancy and the drifting, the relaxation, that still, sometimes ripply water can just rock us to peace. The color of this chakra is orange. So maybe imagining a bright orange belt across that navel area that goes all the way around the back. With each breath, releasing any tension or holding in the legs, the knees, the feet. Releasing any tension in the hips, the back, that low back, that mid back. Letting that space between the shoulder blades sink into the floor, into the pillows. Really good job, guys. Let's relax our armpits. Our elbow creases, our wrists, our palms. Exhale, sigh. Just giving yourself this precious gift of peace. Maybe coming back to that sensation of being on a floaty on the water. Just letting yourself just really chill out. Svadhisthana in Sanskrit means self-established. So feel that sense of self-establishment. That security and grounding that comes from that root chakra. As we move up, we have that self-establishment in our sacral chakra. And our seed sound for our Svadhisthana chakra is Vam. 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 Feel that vibration in your body. And then perhaps lift up off the floor or the cushions Find a seat for just a few moments as we direct our energy to that navel center, to our Svadhisthana chakra. Just visualize and feel that chakra spinning at the perfect rate for your being. We'll inhale and exhale. And now let's bring into our awareness the color yellow, bright like the sun. And find that just below the sternum in our Manipura chakra, our solar plexus. And we're going to come to our backs again and we're going to twist. So we're twisting here on our backs, activating and nourishing that Manipura chakra. So let's keep a bolster or pillows handy. Come onto the back. And then either side you want to start on, bring the bolster to one side. So bring it to the side of, say, the right leg. And then you can roll onto that right side if you want. And bring that left knee over to the bolster. Maybe you have a lot of pillows and props to let that leg rest. We want to rest the leg. And then our shoulder, minus maybe the left shoulder. If my left knee is on the pillow, my left shoulder maybe comes to the ground. Maybe you need a pillow underneath that shoulder, and that's okay. And then let that left arm maybe come behind you, out like a T, or maybe the left hand rests on your hip or your side. Cover yourself with a blanket. If you want, get in that cocoon. And then find some rest here. Maybe breathe in the color yellow. And allowing yourself any breaths that you need to rest and arrive. Manipura, which means lustrous gem. Imagine a bright, beautiful gem shining just below the sternum in that solar plexus area. This gives us energy. Allows us to digest our experiences. And it's the fire element. So let's bring special attention to this chakra tonight. Maybe it's overactive, which gives us, we need drive, right? We need that motivation. But if it's overactive, then sometimes we can't stop the do. So again, visualize that chakra, that wheel. Visualize it spinning at the perfect rate for your being. Just like all the rest. What is right for you? And imagine that bright yellow belt. It's in the solar plexus area going all the way around the body. Just wrapping you in that yellow golden light of Manipura chakra. Really good job, guys. Now receive and give ourselves a few more breaths on this side, because we'll slowly transition to the other side. We'll just gently bring that lifted leg down and roll over. But we'll do that again like we're moving through a dream. So whenever you're ready, just gently, slowly. You don't even have to move at all. If you're really feeling restful and that you could fall asleep right now, then maybe just let yourself just rest. And you can catch up with us later. And the sound for this chakra is Ram. So we'll just chant that for us and just be in that vibration on this side. And then I'll chant it again for our transition later. But maybe just inviting this mantra in. Ram. 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 Maybe feeling that, maybe even saying it out loud. Now letting that vibration fill your being and allowing this side to be its own experience, this twist. Allow it to support you in digesting any experiences, thoughts from your day, loose ends. Let this posture support you and receive some assistance energetically from your own system. That's what the fire element does. That's what our Agni does. And whenever you're ready, you can come to a seat Or maybe you just want to lie flat. But let's bring our awareness to that Manipura chakra as we transition from this posture. Let's inhale. And exhale. Lustrous gem. Manipura chakra. Now we'll bring our awareness to our heart space, our Anahata chakra. The color is a beautiful green. Just whichever green you want to picture, just bring that to your mind and direct it to your heart. And the element is air. So we're getting more and more subtle with our elements as we move through the chakras up the spine. Now for our heart chakra, we're going to bring a bolster, or maybe you want to just roll a blanket. We're going to bring it so our shoulder blades can rest on the blanket or the bolster, kind of elevating the heart, and our arms out to the side. And when I do this one, I like to bring something underneath my head, so I kind of have a block underneath my head maybe. But find it so it feels like your heart is lifted. And get whatever props you need out to the side. So I would stack my pillows out so my arms are supported. Remember, it's all about feeling like we're just weightless, and we're in a little cloud or a hot air balloon. So you can bring your feet to the floor, knees together, and feet really wide. Maybe you want to find butterfly again with your legs, and maybe the legs are out long. And if this isn't comfortable at all, then maybe you just lie on your back with your bolster under your knees. This is about your needs. This is you tonight. So give yourself whatever you need. And allow yourself to rest. And our heart chakra is that unconditional love. Yeah, really good job, guys. So we'll just breathe in some love. And let's just pour that love into ourselves. And imagine that green, maybe it's a spring green like the grass that's coming up. It's an emerald green, whatever green. Just visualize that green from the navel up to the base of the neck. And just feel that green wrapped all around the chest, to the back, upper back. And the element is air. Bring some levity and lightness into your being. Allow the eyes to sink back into the head. Allow the palms to soften, the throat to soften, and maybe the tongue falls from the roof of the mouth. Allow the back body to melt into the bolster, into the floor. Maybe you've lost all awareness of the breath as you settle into relaxation. Or maybe your mind is still a little busy, and that's okay. Just allow the thoughts to come in. Thank them for being there. And just tell them that you'll come back later. And bring your awareness back to your heart. As thoughts come in, just greet them and say hello. And exhale, I'll see you in a little while. And just come back to your heart space. Just letting go of any resistance to your thoughts coming in. Just say, hey, how's it going? I'll be back. I'll talk to you later. And come back to your heart. Exhale. Our seed sound, the bija mantra for the heart is Yam. So you're welcome to chant it with me or just whisper, but just feel the vibration in your being. Yam. Exhale, sigh. You're welcome to stay just as you are. However, if you'd like to begin to transition, again, we'll just sit up for just a moment or two or three or four. And just bring that awareness once again to the heart space. Directing the prana, that energy, to the heart. And just visualize that chakra spinning at just the right rate, in harmony with Manipura, Svadhisthana, Muladhara chakra. And our energy balancing more and more evenly in the body to support our optimal well-being. And then we'll bring our awareness to the base of the neck, the throat, where the collarbones meet. And let's visualize the chakra there spinning at just the rate that we need, our Visuddha chakra, that purity. A blue color in our throat. And as we move, as if we're moving through a dream. So there's a couple options here. We're bringing the awareness to the throat chakra. So we're either going to kind of tuck in to our throat chakra, or we're going to open up that throat chakra. So I'll show you what our options are, and you're welcome to stay in whichever posture you're at. This is for your rest and your restoration. So if you want to kind of sink down into that chakra, then we can come into a supported child's pose. So your bolster on the blocks and pillows, and you can come down with your knees on either side of the bolster, or maybe you want to allow those legs to be out long, and you can just kind of rest like this. Okay. So that's one option. The other option is similar to what we did for our heart, but it's a little bit more of a back bend because our entire back is on the bolster. And we're kind of on the back of our head with our throat wide to the heaven. Arms can be supported with whatever you need, and the legs out long. Maybe the feet are wide and knees together. And you can maybe do both and find which one feels better. Visuddha chakra. The element of our Visuddha chakra is ether. We're getting more and more subtle, ether being the subtlest of the elements. So let's find some stillness. And let's turn on our inner listening. But not looking for an answer, but just inviting it into the space. So creating space for that inner listening. But we're not looking to hear anything. We're just saying, come join us, inner listening. And then we just relax the body. Relaxing the soles of the feet, relaxing the calves. Any adjustments that we need to be really comfortable. We receive on the back body and we give with the front body. So even the posture that you're in is going to support you in balancing the energy of the chakra. And just imagine that royal blue, maybe a Yankees blue, just swirling the perfect rate, the front of the neck, back of the neck, bringing purity and clarity, and then soften and relax. I'm just going to chant the mantra for Visuddha Chakra. We'll be here for a few more minutes, but I'm just going to chant just a little bit. The seed sound is hum. So maybe you whisper or you chant it a couple times if you want to just allow that energy into your space, and you don't have to. Just rest in stillness and quiet. With that inner listening. Relaxing the mouth, the tongue, the insides of the cheeks. And feeling the back of the neck and the throat relax. Just freeing up and creating space for clarity and truth. And feeling your chakras working together in harmony to balance your energy. All of the systems in the body finding the stillness and peace together to best support you physically, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. Exhale. And we'll close this posture again with the seed sound for the Visuddha Chakra, which is hum. Hum. If you'd like to come to a seat for just a few moments before we transition to Shavasana, you can. You can go straight to Shavasana, whatever it looks like for you, but let's bring our awareness, whether you're in Shavasana or you're seated, let's bring it to that throat chakra. Maybe notice the energy there. And then slowly, as if moving through a dream, let's settle into our Shavasana. In our Shavasana is where we energetically integrate all the benefits of our postures. So not just physically on the physical level, but on that subtle level, the energetic level. So find your version of Shavasana. Find the breath in this posture. And then give yourself a couple breaths to direct some energy to that Ajna chakra, that third eye between the brows and just up. So that's our pineal gland. So that's going to support us in sleeping. Its color is an indigo. Maybe you want to take that index and middle finger that we might have had on there earlier for our Nadi Shodhana pranayama. And you can just tap that chakra. Maybe you move your head just a tad and you place that thumb on the chakra. You can release that at any time. That's just a tool that we can have in our toolbox to support us if we're having those sleepless nights. So directing our awareness to that chakra, bring the awareness inside the middle of the brain. That pineal gland rests. And just give it the support that it needs without any expectation. Just thank it for the hormones it secretes for sleep and rest. And exhale. And then moving our awareness to the crown chakra, above the head, just a few inches. Its color is the color of moonlight. Allow yourself to be bathed in the light of the moon. And sink into the floor. Go deeper within. Allow the back of the body to sink into the floor. And that front of the body to maybe just hover above the floor, maybe even higher as you relax with our energy directed inward. Just coming home to our true nature. Our true nature being peace, release any resistance. Just exhale any resistance out. And just give yourself Shavasana. If thoughts come in, just thank them. Just allow them to go on their way. Just come back to the breath. And any one of those chakras along the spine, maybe bringing the awareness back to a color, maybe a sound. Just redirecting that attention that a thought might ask for. Not resisting, just allowing, and redirecting back to a chakra, to a color, to a sound. Now just visualize with the awareness at the front of the body, that base of the spine, just below the navel, a little bit below the navel near that pubic area, that root chakra. And then just above it, the sacral chakra, and that yellow Manipura chakra, the green heart chakra, the blue throat, indigo violet third eye, that moonlight of the crown. So on an inhale, we'll bring our awareness up the front of the body along all those chakras. When we get to the top, to the crown, we'll exhale down the back of the body along those chakras, descending down. Inhale up the front of the body. When you get to the crown, exhale down the back of the body. These chakras all spinning in harmony to work together. We inhale up the front of the body. And exhale down the back. We'll inhale and I'll chant Om. Exhale down the back. Inhale up the front. Down the back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up the front. Down the back. Just continue letting go of the sound, but feeling the vibration and the energy in the body. Inhaling up and down. So I invite you to stay here as long as you can. I'm just going to end the meeting, and so please just stay as you are. The meeting will be ended. You can drift off to bed, you can lie right there. Just allow this energy to be in the body, maybe just stay in this meditative state if that's where you're at. But just give yourself whatever you need. And maybe you don't know what you need, but that's why that inner listening is there. We invited that in. So just trust that at the right time, you'll know exactly what you need. Our inner listening is here. In the meeting, thank you, everybody.